Happy Feste Christmas Hana Kwanzaa.
I love it.
Now, it doesn't cover the new year because that's separate, but at least it
Yeah.
gets the holidays in. And especially since this time of year is quite unique. Something hasn't happened since 2005. It's only happened 4 times since 1900, and it won't happen again until 2035.
What's that?
Hanukkah on Christmas.
Okay.
So Hanukkah starts on Christmas night, the night of the 25th. The Hanukkah or the Jewish holidays start at sunset
Yeah.
of the day before, because according to the Bible, God, when it was written in Genesis, there was night, then there was day. So for that reason, the Jewish calendar starts at sunset.
I never realized that's why it was, but that is fascinating.
And the other thing, too, to bring up is that the reason why Hanukkah shifts so much, and I'm not going to go into detail on this because I still need to look it up, but it's because in certain years, there are 13 months in the Jewish calendar because it is based on the new moon. So sometimes there are 13 new moons in a calendar year. There is a calculation. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works. And it'll happen like every third or fourth year one time, and then it'll happen every second year. It's all over the place. I don't know how it works, but it does. And that's the reason why Hanukkah can be as early as Thanksgiving, or as it is now at Christmas going into the brand new year.
And it's a wild swing when it does that jump because at work for my police department, we host the menorah lighting at the police station with the local Shabbat every year. And last year, I remember it was at the end of November. And then this year, the Shabbat hit me up and they were like, hey, could we be there on either December 25th or December 31st? And I was like, those are tough days to schedule, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I think the way the rabbi, one of our chaplains, explained it to me was like it has to do with the phases of the moon, and that's how the schedule the schedule lines up. But yeah, so this year it's Hanukkah begins on Wednesday, and that is Christmas Day.
Correct. So a lot of people talk about Hanukkah. And I'm curious how many people want to kind of hear an abbreviated story of Hanukkah. And that's what I'm going to share with everybody tonight.
Love it. Can't wait to hear it. I'm very excited for this. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Craig.
Okay, this is entitled The Hanukkah Miracle, a story of light and resilience. Over 2,000 years ago, in the land of Judea, a group of people stood against all odds. The Jewish people faced oppression under the rule of the almighty Seleucid Empire. Their temple in Jerusalem, the holiest of places, was desecrated, its sacred altar turned to worship foreign gods. But the spirit of the Jewish people would not be extinguished. A brave group called the Maccabees, led by Judah Maccabee, said, "Enough." They rose up in a revolt, driven by their faith, their unity, and their unwavering belief in the freedom to be who they were. Against a massive army, they fought. And against all odds, they won. The temple was reclaimed, but their work wasn't done yet. They had to rededicate the temple, purify it, and rekindle the sacred menorah, the lamp that symbolized divine light. Now here's where the miracle begins. They found only enough oil to burn for one night, but with hope in their hearts, they lit the menorah anyway, trusting that somehow, it would last until more oil could be prepared. And the flame didn't go out. One day turned into 2, into 3, into 8 whole days and nights. The miracle of Hanukkah was born, a story of light triumphing over darkness, of faith and perseverance in the face of hardship. Today, we celebrate Hanukkah by lighting the menorah. You see right here. One candle for each night, remembering how hope, courage, and a little light can illuminate even the darkest of times. So as you see these candles burning, remember, just like the Maccabees, we all have the power to bring light into the world, one spark at a time.
I love that so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Jackman.